Yo, what is up YouTube? James back here and welcome back to another episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. Today we have the rank 1 team once again with Torkoal, Venusaur, Dusclops, Tyranitar, Gyarados, and Charizard. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, highly recommend go checking them out. But if you do want to try out the rental code alongside me, there is a rental code down below in the description as well as a paste bid if you do want to try out this team. But otherwise, yeah, a few announcements before this video gets started. If you do enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like down below and leave a comment down below. It really does help me out as well as the YouTube algorithm and really helps out my channel. So if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like down below and leave a comment down below. It really does help out. You can also check out me on Twitch if you do want to see more VGC action as well as variety game content that I do. You can come hang out with me and an awesome community on Twitch, twitch.tv/JamesWBeck. Link in the description down below. We're currently doing a Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke, and oh boy is it tough. It's a wheel roulette Nuzlocke. I've talked about it before. It's a really fun one, and if you do want to see some of the highlight actions, if you missed it, or if you want to check out more content that I plan on doing, you can go check out my second YouTube channel, also linked in the description down below. Otherwise, let's get started with today's video. So today's common question of the day is going to be, what was your first dream job? And usually I'm referring to like the dream jobs you have as a kid. If you are a kid or someone younger, what is your current dream job? For me, when I was younger, like when I was in elementary school, I think I dreamed of being like an astronaut. I was like a huge fan of space at the time as we got our first opponent, but like I was a huge fan of space. Like Team Galactic concept really grew onto me, but like I was always wondering about the mysteries of the universe back as a kid. All right, we got our first team though. It's an interesting one. We got Gigalith, Cinderace, the Grimmsnarl, Dusclops, Amoonguss, and Gyarados. So this is really interesting. Okay. I really like I like Gyarados a lot here. Gyarados puts on a lot of pressure. Don't really like Tyranitar, I think, because it doesn't really do anything in this matchup. I like Venusaur a lot, but it's just, can I pressure the Cinderace in time? I think I like leading Gyarados plus Charizard because Charizard can pressure a lot of these Pokemon in the sun, like Cinderace, like Gigalith, if I can set up the sun and get rid of its Sandstream. Can KO Dusclops in one hit. Does so much damage to Grimmsnarl, so I kind of like that option. Obviously the Amoonguss, because I do pressure with the Torkoal switch that I do have in the back. I think I'll bring Venusaur because Venusaur is really good barring the fire types, and it's a switch into Spore, which I don't really have. So I really like those four as a combination, and we'll see what is going to be brought here. I'm not sure what my opponent's going to really bring here. I think I could definitely see screens being set up in this game, Trick Room being attempted with the Dusclops, or maybe even a hyper aggressive mode with Cinderace, although I really doubt it. It's nothing really abuses it. We're gonna see the Grimmsnarl plus the Incineroar lead as I do lead my Gyarados plus my Charizard. Okay, this is probably really good here. Tyranitar would have been nice, but I think it's okay. I have a lot of options. So it could be Trick on the Grimmsnarl. I don't think it would go for Fake Out because I could Dynamax right here. I feel like Venusaur might be a safe play. I could go Torkoal and go for a Heat Wave, which I don't think it would Fake Out because obviously I could go for the max right here. I'm worried about Trick Eject button, but I don't think it should be that big of a deal because I don't really need Charizard for like the big KOs in this game. So you know what? I'm gonna go Torkoal here, and I think I am just gonna go for a Heat Wave for some big chip damage, especially if they set up Light Screen. I think they're gonna parting shot out though. This might not have been the optimal play because they could parting shot out into Gigalith and it could be a little bit annoying, but I think it will be okay because we could always switch back into Gyarados for Intimidate pressure. So let's see. I did bring 3 rock weak Pokemon though. We are going to see the light screen go off, which is fine. I really need chip damage on Grimmsnarl because Grimmsnarl's an annoying Pokemon with Thunder Wave. Heat Wave going to come out. Does a solid amount. Not as much as I want on a Grimmsnarl though, but solid amount regardless. And Snarl going to come out. Okay, that's perfect. So that is perfectly fine. We're able to, well, it's not as good on the Charizard, but it's definitely better than Gigalith coming in for free. I think going Gyarados, keeping that sun pressure is nice here, and I really think it's just going for another Heat Wave just for some chip. Yeah, I like just going for Heat Wave for more chip. So you know what? I am gonna go for it. I don't think that's a Assault Vest instant. I don't think it's Assault Vest Incineroar. I think that's just Light Screen and Bulky Incineroar. The Snarl is usually run on Assault Vest, so we will switch out to Torkoal. I do want the Weather Pressure because, again, Venusaur can do a lot of work if we can get the sun up and keep the sun up. We will go in and get us intimidates the Incineroar even further. We also intimidate the Grimmsnarl if it wants to go for like Sucker Punch. We're going to see Reflect come up here, which is fine because Gyarados is the only physical attacker here. Heat Wave going to come out, does a lot to the Grimmsnarl. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about our spot now as we are able to chip that Grimmsnarl quite heavily. But we're going to see another Snarl come out and Charizard avoids, which is actually nice because it might have been a roll on the Grimmsnarl afterwards. So I'm liking our spot here. As right now we can go for quite a bit here. I can go for a Waterfall, but I'm not sure if Waterfall's worth it. Let me see. What are your potential switches? Cinderace, Amoonguss. Okay, all your Pokemon are weak to Intimidate though, so no, I don't want to forfeit. I could switch back into like Venusaur, which might be optimal because it could be Cinderace with screens in the back, and that could get a little bit annoying because I do want the Intimidate pressure with my Gyarados. I don't know what they're trying to set up for. They're trying to set up for either Cinderace or the Gigalith, but I really can't tell which one's going to be which. So you know what? I'm going to go out into my Venusaur and I'm going to go for Heat Wave. There's a chance that Grimmsnarl switches out here, maybe for their Gigalith. I think that's fine. Let's see. Oh, they just go for Thunder Wave. We dodge, which is huge because it was on the Venusaur. So that's really nice as we're able to knock out the Grimmsnarl. We're getting a little bit lucky in this game, cannot lie, but we are feeling pretty good right now. As Charizard takes the Life Orb hit, we're going to see finally a Parting Shot come out. It does target the Venusaur, which is fine. Okay. So we're in a pretty okay spot right here because, again, we do have a lot of pressure on our opponent's side. Let's see what they're going to bring out here. I'm assuming it's going to be the Gigalith. It's going to be the Dusclops. Okay, so I'd have to assume it has to be Gigalith in the back. Solar Power, we take more damage, which is fine. So let's see who to bring out. I'm assuming it's going to be the Gigalith. The problem is the Gigalith can still sweep Thunder Trick. Wow, actually Incineroar comes back out. Huh. Which I'm a little bit surprised about. Okay. I feel like Scorching Sand should knock you out. Yeah, I feel like Scorching Sand should knock you out. Or maybe we'll just double up here. Yeah, I like doubling up the Incineroar actually. I don't think they would ally switch this turn. I think they're just trying to set up for their Gigalith in the end game. So we'll get a Earth Power off. Oh, wow. I did less than I thought. And it's Berry. Oh, no. Did I mess up? Because they're going to get a Flare Blitz off. And then I'm going to lose my... Oh, boy. That might have been bad. I should have just Scorching Sand. Yeah, because Scorching Sand would have been enough. Okay, that was a big mistake. I was worried that they might have been Assault Vest, but I didn't think it was based on damage. They go for Snarl, though. Okay, that works. That works. It definitely works. Charizard goes down, which is fine, and we're gonna see the Trick come out. Okay. It's very scary though. I'm gonna go Torkoal here because I can body press the Incineroar and it will pick up the knockout. Also, I'm probably gonna need the Intimidate pressure anyway. We're -1 with Venusaur. We're -2 with Venusaur, actually. I'm not liking our spot. I think I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb the Dusclops and I'm gonna Body Press. I don't think they have Ally Switch. I think they're Boldos on the Clops. Because I think it makes more sense. We're gonna see Pain Split, which is fine. They target my Torkoal, which won't change anything. I think they probably thought I was Min Speed Eruption and wanted to recover, which makes sense. Body Press is able to knock out the Incineroar, so Incineroar goes down, and now I'm gonna be able to get a big Sludge Bomb, potentially Poison, which would be nice, but we'll see. No Poison. Sun fades, which is fine. We're gonna see Gigalith come out, and it's gonna come down to some factors. I'm probably gonna need Venusaur to really pull its weight here with the Vine Lash in the end game. Wait, that's not... Oh wait, no, that is Gigalith. I was about to say it didn't look like Gigalith characters, but it is. Okay. So I think I did EV my Torkoal to... well, we're not gonna live +1. It really depends on what this Gigalith moveset is, but I'm gonna go for the yawn because if I can get the yawn off, I'm in a huge, absolutely huge spot because that allows me to buy some turns. So we'll switch out Venusaur. We'll go out into our Gyarados for that Intimidate. Also, we gotta reset. We really gotta reset our Venusaur because Venusaur is the way I'm gonna win this. Vine Lash is so crucial here. We're gonna see the Dynamax from the Gigalith. Yep. Now here's the thing. I don't know who's speed tier because I think Gigalith and Dusclops are actually both the same speed tier. So I'm assuming that the Gigalith has some kind of speed IVs that allow it to outspeed the Dusclops or underspeed it in Trick Room, which it means the Dusclops probably gets a Bulldoze off and then the Rockfall. I think you go for the Venusaur slot always, but we'll see. Bulldoze is going to come out, so it is fast Dusclops or slow Dusclops and potentially fast Gigalith. I hope it's not like they have the same speed stat and they go for a speed tie. I really doubt that's going to be the case. Policy is activated on the Gigalith. Okay. So let's see. Rockfall comes out. Who does this target? It's absolutely huge. Goes for the Torkoal, so I can't get the yawn off. Oh boy, it's looking very bad now. Looking very bad now. I wasn't able to get the yawn off. And I don't have max guard. So this is looking like a pretty big loss right here. So we'll go Venusaur, but I really can't see it. My team, unfortunately, just does not have the best Gigalith answer ever since I removed the Conkeldurr that used to be there. Okay, we'll go for the Vine Lash, I guess, and a Waterfall. Yeah, there's really no other place. Maybe Venusaur can live one Rockfall. If it's helping hand, it's probably not the case. So what is this Dusclops? We saw Bulldoze, Trick Room, Pain Split. I guess Nightshade is the last one. So let's see. If they go for the Venusaur, I live, and then maybe I can knock out the Gigalith Vine Lash damage combined with big damage. Maybe they Steel Spike. Interesting. So no Quake, which probably would have been bigger, but let's see. We go for Nightshade, double up, okay, which I will be able to take. We go for the Vine Lash always. That does nothing because the Sand Stream just allows it to take it very comfortably. Waterfall comes out, but unfortunately we're just not doing the damage. We will get Vine Lash damage to chip into them, but it's not looking good right now. It is not looking good right now. Yeah, I'm not liking our win con spot here, so we'll go for a double up, I guess. But what else can I do? Do I have to go for the choke here? I go for Waterfall. Maybe I go for the choke. Hope they Rockfall to Gyarados. I survive. I'm able to get a big hit off. Yeah, I think I go for the choke. Like, even if I Waterfall Gigalith, I can't beat the Dusclops with Gyarados anyway. So, like, I go for the choke here. That they Rockfall into Gyarados for some reason. They Rockfall. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just in the Venu. Yeah. That's going to be a good game. Like, even if I, let's say, attack with Gyarados right there, I don't think I knock out the Gigalith, and I really just don't see myself beating the Dusclops. Because they Pain Split. Maybe if I crit Waterfall. Maybe if I crit Waterfall. Let me see. How much did the Vine Lash do? Well, it might have been doable. I don't know, question mark. Because they oh, it's because they had light screen up. That explains why I wasn't doing as much as I thought I was. All right, Trick Room's over. We go for the Waterfall, I guess, into the Gigalith. It's looking really bad for us still, but maybe we could come out with like a flinch or two. I don't even think Waterfall knocks out the Gigalith though at this rate. Because they have Reflect up still, and they're +1 defense. If we can get a flinch here, maybe there's a chance. I should have maybe went for the Waterfall. Last turn. It might have changed something. But they could just protect here in Trick Room realistically. And then I'd have to rely on getting a double. Waterfall comes out. Not able to knock out the Gigalith. Do I flinch? Pain Split comes out. Okay, wait. If they flinch, they gave me an out. Or a miss. They did miss. That's huge. So now it comes down to me flinching the Dusclops a bunch. Or maybe not a bunch, because the Vine Lash is eating them away. Okay. Maybe this is doable. Actually, I think I only need one flinch. Potentially. Because Reflect is off now. They're +1 defense, though. It's the last turn of Sand. And the last turn of Vine Lash. Okay, so if I get one flinch, I think I win. Oh, Waterfall. A Trick Room. Okay. Sandstorm subsides. Oh, they don't take the chip, right? And then Vine Lash damage. Oh, this is so close, actually. I'm gonna protect here on the Pain Split. Yeah, they had the Pain Split here. I need to sell out Trick Room successfully, and I think this is doable, actually, because I can protect here. They Pain Split, which is fine. I go for Bounce next turn because Bounce allows me to stall an extra turn of Trick Room. Yes. Because this is turn 3 of Trick Room. Next turn will be the turn 4, and then I can protect on turn 5. So Pain Split comes out. Oh, I might need another flinch because they healed a little bit more than I thought they would. Also, like, I'm at 49. Are you kidding me? If I was 2 more HP, I would live. Oh boy, this is a really exciting first game. Let us see. Let us see. I'm itching. This is a really tense one. I could get a Bounce Para too. I could miss, which causes more. I need to go for flinches. But there's so much that could potentially go on right now. A crit would also seal up the game for me. Wait, they reverse Trick Room. Well, I guess it's the same cause. Okay, we do get the Para. They get Para. That doesn't change anything because, like, this is the last turn of Trick Room. Yep, so I just protect here anyway and it doesn't change anything. Oh, we have Waterfall. Okay, so we have the chance for Waterfall KOing, which I don't think it does. We have a chance for a crit, we have a chance for a Para, and we have a chance for a flinch. This game is not over by a long shot. Nightshade comes out. This dimension turn normal. Can we get the Waterfall? You might be saying go for Power Whip because I think Power Whip is 130 and stronger, but I don't risk missing, and this gives me a higher shot anyway. Waterfall. Dusclops survives. Gets the Nightshade off, and that's gonna be a good game. So really solid game. I did get a bit lucky, so I can't complain about like losing this one. The Gigalith was super hard to deal with. I think it was just something that I really had struggles with, and they played super well. The only thing I don't get is the Steel Spike. Actually, no, Steel Spike I think makes sense because, like, if I Vine Lash, did they need the Steel Spike? I guess Steel Spike did help. Maybe if they went for a second Steel Spike, it could have been better though. Because if they had a second Steel Spike, it would have been harder for me to actually finish up that end game. But really well played regardless. And so close. But you know what? That was a good game regardless. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We do fall a bit. Let's see if we can win the second game. I don't want to really go 0-2 with this team because this team is really good. But it did have its rank 1 shine already. Number 26 on ladder. Oh boy. Wow. With Tyranitar, Excadrill, Togekiss, Amoonguss, Gengar, which is a really interesting pick on this team, and Incineroar. So I'm very curious on to see what the Gengar can do, because the Gengar is not really something you see on these teams often. So Charizard could be nice here. Venusaur could be really nice as well. It really comes down to some stuff. I really do like Dusclops plus Tyranitar, I think, because the helping hand pressure against Togekiss would be nice. I am worried about the Togekiss. I don't want to go Charizard against Sand because it could be Rockfall on the Excadrill, which I would be scared of. I think I like Dusclops Tyranitar. It's a very safe mode because I feel like they would lead the Togekiss most likely, and I can help me a Rock Slide for big damage into it, or Rockfall depending on the situation. Gyarados is good in the back because it allows me to handle 3 of my opponent's Pokemon, potentially 4 because I could Dynamax it. Actually, wait, I can't bring Torkoal and Venusaur if that's the case. Actually, I might not have to go Dusclops. Yeah, actually, no, Dusclops is not good here. Yeah, maybe just Gyarados Tyranitar makes sense for the Intimidate pressure. Or I could lead Tyranitar plus my Venusaur's well because Venusaur does do well against most of my opponent's team, barring the Togekiss. Yeah, and I like having Gyarados as a switch in the back potentially to take up like Earthquake and stuff, and then bring Torkoal in the back for the Sun. Yeah, I do like that. It's always weird because these Sand Togekiss matchups aren't exactly the best matchup for me, but we'll see how this goes. I wonder if we'll actually see the Gengar, because I would love to see what the Gengar does on this team. I wonder if it's for very specific matchups, but let us see. Could be Icy Wind Assurance with like Tyranitar, for instance. We're gonna see Togekiss Gengar, I think. Oh, it could be Weakness Policy on the Gengar too. I didn't consider that. It's probably Weakness Policy on the Togekiss. Probably Self Sludge Wave, I'd have to guess. So I don't have Sleep Powder. This is pretty bad. I could see them being fearful of... They could be fearful. This is tough because they could be fearful of me going into Torkoal and Sleep Powdering. So they could have Taunt on Gengar, maybe like Protect and Taunt here. So you know what? I'm gonna actually Sludge Bomb the Togekiss, and I'm actually just gonna Lash Out. They do Dynamax. It looks like it's gonna be Togekiss. Okay. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, this is really bad. Weakness Policy Togekiss is gonna mess me up, I think. And this was a really good lead too. I forgot that this was a strategy because this was a Series 2 thing where it was like Icy Wind Gengar support with like Bisharp and Weakness Policy Togekiss. And I'm assuming it's gonna be the same case here. Oh, but it's just Icy Wind. Okay, that actually helps. I'm assuming it's just Airstream, and that kind of is fine, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Here comes Airstream, gonna target down my Venusaur, pick up the knockout. I think I'm perfectly okay with that. That Togekiss is fast, it's a lot of speed. Okay, so that's good to know. I'm able to get a Lash Out, knock out the Gengar, so I don't have to worry about speed control later. With the Icy Wind specifically, I'm gonna be able to get this big hit off. Bring in a Focus Sash. Okay, how I'm seeing I win this game is I'm gonna have to go Torkoal, get a Yawn off in the Togekiss, and then I think Dynamax Tyranitar has to clean up the end game. It's very scary, but it's definitely doable. Especially since it's not critical hit Togekiss. It might have Super Luck though, but at least it doesn't get the 50% chance. We're gonna go in Torkoal here. It's very safe, especially for Yawn pressure. They could go Amoonguss though, which is a little bit concerning. But they go Incineroar instead, which is fine. Okay. So I go Torkoal. And they probably fake out the Torkoal because I don't see a reason to fake out the Tyranitar. They could Parting Shot out, which I definitely could respect here. But yeah, I have to preserve the Tyranitar, so I'm definitely going to go for the switch out into Gyarados here. I could Protect, but I don't want to take all that damage with the Starfall. And I'm going to protect Torkoal. I need to preserve my Tyranitar super well because I think Tyranitar is the only way I do win this endgame. I can't see anything else. Interesting to see the Gengar come back in. We're going to go for the Protect with the Torkoal going to Gyarados. We need to Intimidate off on the... We need to preserve our Tyranitar. Gyarados will live at least one Starfall. I can still Yawn the Togekiss because it is a flying type. So let's see what they go for. I feel like it's fake on a Torkoal, maybe Airstream, or they go for the Starfall. They Airstream instead. Okay, into the Torkoal, so I could have got the Yawn off immediately. That's a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. All their Pokemon seem really weak to the... They do seem all really weak to my Tyranitar, though, so that's good. They Parting Shot... Okay. So they Parting Shot out, which is okay. Who are they bringing out is the question. That last Pokemon's also going to be a little bit scary, depending on what it is. Maybe I could body... Oh, if it's Tyranitar, maybe I could Body Press. Oh, what if it's Weakness Policy on Tyranitar? I think I have to go off it not being Weakness Policy on Tyranitar. Okay. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to Body Press, because I think if I can get the endgame down to with, like, Tyranitar, be on the Dynamax, Rockfall, knock out the Kiss, I'm in a good spot. So... I'm gonna go for the Waterfall and the Body Press. Yeah, I think I had to change it up here because I feel like the Airstream Rock Slide. I might be able to live the combination though. So we'll see. Airstream comes out. Goes into Gyarados though. Okay, that's probably better for me. Please don't be weakness policy on the Tyranitar. I feel like it's weakness policy on the Togekiss. It makes more sense to me. But it definitely could be weakness policy Tyranitar. I might need a flinch if that's the case. Oh, it's Assurance. Okay. That makes it interesting. Okay, so Gyarados goes down. I'm able to get a body press off. This is huge. Let's see. It's Sash on the Gengar. We are able to knock out the Tyranitar. Critical hit. I don't know if that mattered. The reason is because the Tyranitar seemed to be fast because it did outspeed my Gyarados after the Airstream. So it had to have some speed. So I don't know if it had bulk too. Oh, this is great. I get to go into Tyranitar and I get to click Rockfall into Incineroar. And I get to click Yawn into the Togekiss. Or I could double protect. Actually, unless it's nasty plot Togekiss, I think it's fine just to go for a double protect. Yeah, you know what? I think it's better just to go for a double protect. I don't know if it's a weakness policy on Togekiss. I am a little bit scared of that. So yeah, we will go for a double protect. Please don't be nasty plot on Togekiss. Nasty plot Togekiss is scary. They go for protect with Togekiss, which is actually pretty nice for me. I'm guessing they're gonna try to parting shot my Tyranitar. But this works out. This works out. They go for parting shot. Yep, into Tyranitar. Because I'm pretty sure they're weakness policy. Okay, so I need a Yawn off. Incineroar, okay, might go down to Rock Fall because it took sand damage because it's not safety goggles. Oh boy, this is actually close. We get to Rock Fall. Definitely Rock Falling you, and I'm definitely going for a Yawn into Togekiss because if it is weakness policy set, I should be fine as long as I get a Yawn. So, time for Dynamax Tyranitar to come clean in the end game. Oh boy. I'll be very amazed if we actually win this one, but it's not looking bad at all. Of course, there are some factors. One, Togekiss Air Slash into Torkoal because it could create a 50-50 scenario. Two, does Rockfall KO the Incineroar, which is also huge. Goes for the Air Slash. No crit. We're able to heal with our berry. Let's see. Rockfall. We should outspeed the Incineroar. Yep. And how much does this do? I don't know how much it does to Togekiss. I'm assuming it KOs, but I'm not. I want to be safer and not activate the policy if I don't have to. Berry revealed on the Incineroar. Okay. It's a parting. Okay, do you flinch, Torkoal? Because if you flinch, we actually might be in trouble. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna have to go for a Rockfall Protect here. Because they're gonna Air Slash and go for a... Yeah, they're gonna Air Slash, no surprise. Okay. It's still doable. So we knock out the Incineroar. Oh boy, this is super close. Sand subsides. I need to sand back up. I'll go for Yawn Rockfall. Because even if they get +2, Rockfall through Protect with the Sandstorm damage into a -2 Rock Slide should knock out the Togekiss, I'm assuming. Is a single target. I could go for Max Knuckle, but I don't know if I'll live Gleam even. Yeah, I think I have to. Did I reveal that I had Yawn? Okay, I haven't revealed that I had Yawn yet. Okay, so I'm gonna Heat Wave actually. Oh, they don't protect. That's huge, actually. Do you think single target Dazzling Gleam +2 will knock out Tyranitar and Sand? That's a big question, because we are healthy. Okay, it lives. No surprise. Should be weakness policy on the Togekiss. If it isn't, I'm surprised what item it is. Yeah. The Sandstorm helps me out. I think I just go for double protect. I feel like that's the best odds because it also comes down to, because sand will chip him away. It will knock him out in 2, right? So yeah, I just go for the double protect. It comes down to does Gleam KO me? I can also get the double protect and now to 100% seal it. If I don't, it comes down to Gleam. So yeah, it is my best odds. So let's see, sand. Yeah, one more gets it, and then we go for the double. I don't know if Dazzling Gleam KOs me at +2 in sand. We'll see. I fail. Okay. Moment of truth. Unfortunate. Okay. So, unfortunately, we do take the loss here. We got... I don't know if it's Serene Grace Togekiss, though. If it's Serene Grace Togekiss, it was a 60% chance in their favor. If they were Super Luck, they never got any crits, but it's only a 12.5, I think. But they also, like... flinched the Torkoal. So yeah, unfortunately we will go 0-2, but we had some high stakes battles. I mean, both those games came down super close to the wire, and I do hope that everyone did enjoy those battles because they were some really great battles overall. A little bit tough for my team to handle, but really solid games. Both opponents played well, and yeah, I don't think we played that badly either. Game 1 we definitely could have played better probably, but and then game 2 I think Venusaur sack was necessary. I feel like we played the end game towards the best of the probabilities that we could have had. Yeah, I think we did play. Well, I mean, if we rockfall the Togekiss, but again, it came down to mind games. If they protected Togekiss, it could have been a different situation right away. And they definitely could have protected any of those turns. So I feel like rock KOing the Incineroar was the best play there. But who knows? Maybe I could have knuckled the Incineroar first and then rockfall it. It would have avoided a berry situation, and I would have been able to you know, keep myself at like +1. I mean, not +1, -1 instead of -2, which would have been a factor. But who knows? I hope that you enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Back to Battles. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like down below, show support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social medias, the size of my channel, and more. You can check out the placement of this team down below, as well as the rental code if you do want to try out this team alongside me. If you want to go an extra mile support my content, there is my Patreon page listed down below in the description, but there are free ways to support me by leaving a like on this video, sharing this video with friends, and leave a comment down below. All free ways to support me, and they really do help. You can also check out my Twitch channel, as I mentioned before, for more VGC live streams and other variety games, and you can check out my second YouTube channel for more YouTube content from myself. But yeah, that is gonna be pretty much it. I think you can also check out my community Discord as well. That's the one I was forgetting. You could go check it out, join an awesome community, interact, meet more friends. We talk about VGC, team building, a bunch of other games, anime, etc. You can go check it out down below in the description. Otherwise, that's going to be pretty much it. Have a great day, people. And until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.